Welcome back. Uh, Jacksonville Jaguars took Anton Harrison, offensive tackle, Oklahoma. He put up a lot of big numbers with Oklahoma last year. He can really put up a lot of receptions, tackles, and touchdowns. He's a very dominant player. He'll be a great addition to the Jaguars. The Bengals are now on the clock. Their pick is in a matter of moments. We'll know who it is. Uh, and And with all the talent that all these physical talent that all these teams have, they got to utilize it in the right way. And you can really do that, and by really having when a player is have a player who can really do the need a backup that can really help, that can put up the numbers. But you got to have a starter that can really dominate the game and really put up the points. So they got to have power as well. So we're waiting for the Bengals pick to come in just a matter of moments. And so with the 28th pick, and after this, we only have 3 picks to go, 3 or 4 picks to go. So we're coming down the home stretch here on this first round of round one of the NFL draft. So and hopefully in a matter of months, the pick is in. We're waiting for somebody to come to the microphone. I think we're about to find out who the Bengals have selected. And I think they're going to take an inside linebacker, wide receiver, or edge rusher, or defensive tackle. So we'll see right now. In the 2023 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Myles Murphy, defensive end, Clemson. And they take Myles Murphy, defensive end, Clemson. And I think that's a good move because they need a good defensive end. And the Bengals do need it. So, and he can really he's a 6'4", 268 pounds, and he can really put up the numbers for you. He can put a lot of receptions up, and he can really put up a lot of tackles for you and score a lot of touchdowns. He also has a good pass record as well. And so, and the power with him is there, and the ability with him is there. He can really be a dominant player. So I think it's going to be a great addition to the Cincinnati Bengals. And the New Orleans Saints are on the clock right now, and they now have Matt Ryan. They now have Derek Carr. He's with the Saints now. And they need a few pieces of the puzzle. I know they want to get back to the playoffs. And they fell short of it last year, but they want to get back there. And they need a few pieces of the puzzle. So we shall see. But I think they're going to take either an inside linebacker, an edge rusher, or a defensive tackle, or a wide receiver. We'll see. I don't think that, or maybe a quarterback. We shall see. But I don't know about that. Yeah. And we shall see in just a matter of moments. And so we're really winding down. We have now, after this one, 2 picks to go. Saints have 5:45 to go to that to put their pick selection in. And we've got a lot of interesting picks in this first round. And 3 Ohio State Buckeyes have gone off the board in this first round. And Kentucky quarterback Will Levis is still hoping to go off the board. His name to be selected and go off the board, to come off the board this first round. If not tonight, he's hoping for tomorrow or Saturday. So, but he's still hoping for tonight. He's still available in the first round. So, right now the draft is in commercial, and we'll wait for them to come back on the air. And but we had 3 Ohio State Buckeyes. First one was number 2 with the Texans. That was C.J. Stroud, quarterback C.J. Stroud of Ohio State. And then It was with number 6 with the Cardinals, Paris Johnson Jr., and he's defense. He was a defensive tackle at Ohio State, and then it was with. I'm trying to come across it here. I know where's I. Uh, it was uh trying to come up with it of who it is. I know who it is. It's just gone from me. Uh, uh, there were 3 Buckeyes that have gone off the board. I know. Uh, uh, oh, Jackson Smith, Najiba, the wide receiver of Ohio State. He went to the Seahawks. That's why good push for those teams. But I think the Saints really need to really they need pieces of the puzzle to really have a better record. They want to have a better record this season. They want to get back to the playoffs as well. So I really think that the Saints really need to have a better record, and we will find out if they do. So have a better record this upcoming season, and uh, and now it'd be with quarterback Derek Carr, and I think he's a good quarterback, and I think he was wanting to go to the Saints, and I think that's why the Saints picked him up. So, and the Saints have under 3 minutes, so they have to get their pick selections in. And so the draft is back. I'm going to get it off of mute right now. And the Saints pick is in. We are about to find out who the Saints have selected with this first pick in the first round of the NFL draft. So don't fret. We're gonna just hold on just a minute. We're gonna find out who the Saints have picked for this for the 29th pick in the NFL of the round 1 of the NFL draft. So and not one person at that draft in Kansas City has left yet. They're just so excited, and they're staying up. They're staying there to the bitter end. And the Saints pick is in. And I think we're going to find out in just a moment. Somebody's going to be coming up to the mic and doing that pick in just a moment. And I think we're going to find out right now. And the Saints need more pass rush on defense as well. So we're going to see who they have chosen. There's their draft room, their war room. And so we're about to find out in just a matter of moments who the Saints have selected with this pick. With the 29th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Ryan Brzee, defensive tackle, Clemson. And they have selected Brian Breeze, defensive tackle, Clemson. And they need a good defensive tackle. That was a good move. And I think that was a good pick for them. He's out of Clemson. He was a top 10 player, of course, at Clemson. He's going to be a top 10 player, I think, with the Saints. He can put up a lot of tackles, receptions, and touchdowns. And he's right down there. He can really be a dominant player. If he gets the ball, look out. And I really think is really going to be a dominant player for the Saints, and he's really going to be a top 10 player with them. And he's able to push the pocket on the inside. He can really do that. So yeah, when he can really hit the crowd with pass rushing. So yeah, he gets training. Really, hopefully, he can get the training and get himself right. The Philadelphia Eagles are back on the clock, and they had a couple of. Uh, this will be. They took Jalen Carter, defensive tackle, Georgia, with the ninth pick. That was their round one, first pick in round one. So, and that was a trade up one. Right now, the Eagles need a couple of pieces of the puzzle, and I think they're going to take either a offensive linebacker or a tight end. I think we'll see, or possibly a quarterback, because Will Levis is hoping to get off the board tonight. He's hoping to come off the board tonight. He's hoping to hear his name. So, and he 0.1% chance he could be a pick at number 30. So we'll find out in just a matter of moments. I've got 5 minutes until their pick has to come in. So their pick selection. And we shall see. And we're waiting for this pick to come in. And but I really think the Eagles want to get back to the playoffs and get back to the Super Bowl again and try to beat, because they were not able to beat KC last year, and they want to. If KC gets back there, they want to beat Kansas City and win another championship. So they're gonna do everything they can to get a good pick here, and they've made some moves this offseason at the combine. Have done very well there too, as well. So we shall see who they take. And but hopefully we got. They have 3 minutes. I think 3.5 minutes to go. They got to put their pick selection in the Eagles, but they could take an offensive tackle. You never know. But I think we are going to find out soon who the Eagles have selected. So, and so, yeah, and this is a team. They are a team that has almost everything. And they were in the Super Bowl but lost. They were the runner-up. They lost to the Chiefs, and they want to get back there because they want to win another championship. Now they got under 3 minutes till their pick selection comes in. There's their draft room, which is their war room, and hopefully we're going to know who the Eagles have selected in a matter of moments. So, but there's still a lot of names available in the first round who want. Will Levis, Kentucky quarterback, is hoping to get off the board with these last 2 picks, and we'll see. And the Eagles' pick is in. We're about to find out right now who it is, who they're going to take. Uh, we are about to find out momentarily who they have picked, who the Eagles have picked. There's Jalen Carter getting a T-shirt, the Eagles jersey, which has number 1 on it because he was a pick in the first round. So, uh, we're about to find out in just a few seconds who the Eagles have taken with this first pick. So, we're waiting to find out. So, we shall see. Yeah, that was a few years back. I played the Plymouth with a million people, a lot over a million people, and that was a few years back as well. And I think we're about to find out who the Eagles have selected. We're about to find out right now because somebody's making their way to the mic, and so we are about to find out who the Eagles have taken. And it's Travis Kelce who's going to announce the Eagles pick. And we're going to find out right now who they have selected with pick number 30. Yeah, Johnny Kelce and Dude Perfect. Johnny Kelce's mom and Dude Perfect. And the Eagles have selected Nolan Smith, linebacker, Georgia. That was a good. They need. I think that was a good pick to take a linebacker because they need one. And he really dominated the entire Georgia defense. He really put up some big numbers with Georgia last year. He put up a lot of receptions, tackles, and touchdowns. And he can score when you least expect it. When you leave him wide open, he'll score. He's very dominant. He's going to be a great addition to the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Kansas City Chiefs are with the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs are now on the clock. They got 5 minutes and 10 seconds to get their pick selection in. This is the final pick of the night. To wrap it up, round 1 of the draft. And he runs the yards. He can really run the yards. He can put a lot of yardage for you. And he can force fumbles as well. He can do that as well. So And we're waiting to find out who the Chiefs are going to take with pick number 31. And they've got another team that has everything, but they do need a couple of pieces of the puzzle. I think it's going to be either a linebacker or an edge rusher. We'll see. They're not going to take a quarterback. We're waiting for their pick to come in, but regarding the Eagles, they've got this year Jalen Carter, Noah Smith. Last year, Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean. And they've done well with the draft picks the last 2 years, the last two years. And well, hopefully the Chiefs have 4 minutes, so they have to put their pick selection in. And we're coming down. This will be the last pick of the night. So this will be the final segment. And and I'm waiting to see who this pick is going to be. And Nolan Smith, though, I thought it was a good pick for Philadelphia to get a linebacker. They needed one. So, and here come their previous 2 Super Bowl trophies that they have won. The 2 Lombardi trophies the Chiefs have won the past couple of years. 3 of them total, one back in 1969, which was their first one. Now look at those Chiefs fans. They're excited of what their pick selection is going to be. And we're going to find out, hopefully, within the 3 minutes, they got to get their pick selection in. And hopefully they're going to make it soon. And we're seeing that Super Bowl celebration like we did back on Super Bowl Sunday tonight. And Will Levi's is the last shot to get off the board in this first round. I'll also have to wait till tomorrow night to try again to get off the board. But I don't think the Chiefs are going to take a quarterback. I doubt it. But you never know. We'll see. So we shall see in just a matter of moments, because we're coming up on 2 minutes until they have to put their pick selection in. So and we're waiting to see who it's going to be. So we shall see if they do take her, but I doubt that KC is going to take a quarterback. And so we shall see if they do take one. And they've got a minute and a half to go till they have to put their pick selection in. We're going to know in a matter of moments what they're taking. These Chiefs fans are excited and ecstatic. And they're anxious to find out who the Chiefs' pick selection is going to be. The Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs, 31st pick selection with the 31st pick. And this will wrap up the first round of the NFL draft. And their pick is in. We're about to find out in just a moment. There's their draft room, their war room you just saw. And look at all those fans out there. They're excited too. So we are just waiting. And I think we're going up to the microphone right now. We are going to find out who the Chiefs are taking, I think, right now. And so I think somebody is making their way to the mic right now. It's either Roger Goodell or somebody else. And this will be the final pick of round 1 tonight. And the Chiefs are actually waiting to find out who the Chiefs have selected with pick number 31. And I think somebody's making their way to the mic right now. So we are waiting to find out. And they also have been a change in offensive coordinator, we have found out. And the person they do have is someone who can really do well with them. And he did well with them, Philadelphia. Now we can't choose what people he knows. So, well, and and whenever we know these Chiefs are a dominant team, and the players are very dominant. And Will Levi just hoping for his name to get off the board tonight, but it's his last chance. But if it doesn't tonight, he'll have to wait and try again tomorrow night. He would like to hear his name, so we'll see. And and we're waiting for the pick to come in, and hopefully we're going to get it shortly. We're waiting for somebody to come up to the microphone so we can find out and wrap up round one. So hopefully somebody's going to make their way to the mic in just a matter of moments. And so and we're waiting, and I see Big Red there, who was a big Chiefs fan there. Big Red. All the Chiefs fans are ecstatic and excited. They want to know who the Chiefs have selected with the 31st pick. Hopefully, we're going to find out in a matter of moments. So, but I think we are ready now. We're going to find out, and somebody is making their way to the microphone right now. Here in Kansas, somebody's making their way to the microphone right now. We're about to find out who the Chiefs have selected with the 31st pick in the NFL draft. They selected Felix and Enrique Uzoma, defensive end, Kansas State. And the Kansas City Chiefs fans are ecstatic. They think this is a great pick, and it was a great pick. And I think this is what they need. They needed a good defensive end. And I think Felix and Ndiaye Uzoma, defensive tackle, Kansas City was a good choice. I think that was a good choice to take him from Kansas State. And the Chiefs fans are ecstatic. And this does wrap up round one of the NFL draft. Round one of the 2023 NFL draft is in the books. So, and we're still live in KC, and there's going to be someone to come out to announce that the draft is closed for the night, for tonight. And you're hearing him say you got to fight for your rights to party. Because the KC fans are ecstatic. And there's going to be someone to come out and announce that the draft is closed, but Interesting picks. Three Ohio State Buckeyes go off the board in this draft tonight, which is very impressive. So I really think hopefully we have some more Buckeye players go off the board tomorrow night in round two and round three tomorrow. So hopefully they're going to announce that it's closed and boy they are everybody is just partying now, especially the Chiefs fans. Fire for your rights to party. And boy, are these Chiefs fans ecstatic. And hey. These Chiefs fans are just ecstatic tonight. Hey. And you know what they did, these Chiefs fans, they're jamming. Hey. What a night of round one of the NFL draft this has been. A lot of interesting picks and several trade ups. What a finish, though. Phoenix, Andrew Dyke, Uzoma, defensive end, Kansas State, goes to the Kansas City Chiefs. So, look at all those fans there. And, well, that's going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Round 1 NFL Draft Continuous podcast. I'll be back tomorrow for rounds 2 and 3. And Andrew Uzoma is 6'3", 255 pounds. And he could put out a lot of big numbers up for you, a lot of tackles, a lot of receptions, a lot of touchdowns. He can really block a lot. He can be a very dominant player. He could score a lot for you. So he can really play in the outside too. So he can really get you. If you leave him open, he can run. He'll score easily. And now that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Round 1 NFL Draft Continuous podcast. I'll be back tomorrow with rounds 2 and 3, beginning at 8 o'clock, at 7 or 8 o'clock. But until then, and the Browns have a pick 74-98 in the third round, possible trade up in round 2. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.